welcome back everybody to part 2 of the AAC Sabre Blade Black Tip 308 150 grain ammo test. This is going to be the more fun side of things. Part 1 was all data collection. It was not a very exciting video. Part 2 is going to be a little more reactive. So 3 types of targets. First one is this 1-inch press board. And we're going to get 2 different ammo types, a full metal jacket ammo, and then we're going to shoot obviously the Sabre Blade black tip stuff. So this is going to be first target. Second target is actually going to be some watermelons, nice big ones, and then the last target is going to be these cinder blocks right here. Doing cinder blocks last because they're holding everything up. It should be a lot of fun. Got my son back here helping me record the video, so thank you for helping me. And we should get some decent slow-mo video out of it as well, and it should be pretty entertaining. So okay, so first up we got our 1-inch press board down the range there. We're going to be shooting 2 different types of ammo just for comparison's sake. The first one is going to be some G 147 grain ball ammo, full metal jacket, and then we're going to switch over to shoot the Sabre Blade black tip so we can get a kind of a comparison between the 2 projectiles on each target. We're going to be using this IPR Scout 20-inch 308. It's got a 4 to 16 scope on it. I don't know, we're not zeroing at this distance or with this ammo, so we're going to be roughly in the ballpark. Hopefully we get good shots on target and we don't have any grazes or anything like that. We got to get the slow-mo camera set up, and then let's get shooting. First shot, G 147 ball ammo. Okay. Okay, next up, we got the Sabre Blade black tip 150 grain. All right, so 1-inch press board. This is the first shot with the GG&G. This is the Sabre Blade. Let's come around the back, see if it looks any different. Get back here. All right, so again, here is that full metal jacket, and there is the Sabre Blade. So coming in close, you can see this just kind of splintered out. Not a very uniform hole, but this actually has a nice concave funnel shape to it. I'm lacking the vocabulary to describe it, but this definitely removed way more material than the full metal jacket did. So let's get this target out of here and try the next ones. So watermelon and the full metal jacket GG&G. Let's see what happens. Let's be real. We know what's going to happen. It's going to explode.
Of course it is. It's a watermelon.
All right, now it's time for the Sabre Blade black tip. The 5.56 ammo really exploded the watermelons really well, so I'd imagine it's going to do even better on the 308. Yeah, I think it explodes a little better. Okay, so that was left of our first watermelon with the GG&G, and the second watermelon is nowhere to be found. It is everywhere.
It disappeared.
So, one more watermelon. This is a pretty big watermelon. So same thing, we're trying to hit it straight in the vine and see if we can get it to really explode out pretty well. Wow, look at that.
Make sure you leave enough room for me to eat.
That looks like meat
Mm-hmm.
in the sunlight there. It looks like meat, doesn't look like watermelon at all.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back. All right, second watermelon with the Sabre Blade Black Tip. This is just for consistency's sake, and shooting watermelons is fun. So, well, that one's split in half. Okay, so time for the center block. We got the GG&G full metal jacket, and this should punch through at least one side. I'm just curious to see how the different projectiles handle hardened barriers. Last shot of the day, the Sabre Blade Black Tip versus cinder block. So, in conclusion, the AAC Sabre Blade Black Tip works very well against soft, wet targets. I would definitely say this would make some very good self-defense projectiles. Definitely likes to dump a lot of energy very quickly. Full metal jacket does full metal jacket things. It likes to punch through different objects and stuff like that. I typically wouldn't be using this specific Sabre ammo in something like a bolt gun. It's just not very accurate in that application when there's as much more accurate ammunition out there. However, I think this would be really good in something like a 20 or 18 inch something like an AR-10, where you're not looking for that higher level of accuracy. It's much more of like a battle rifle. A 2 MOA gun is much more accessible, or a lot more acceptable than, say, something that should be 3/4 minute or better, something like that, out of, say, like a bolt gun. So all in all, if I knew for a fact I wasn't going to be shooting targets outside of, say, 200 yards, sure, I'd throw that in there. Obviously, a bigger target, say just like a pig, something like that, I think that ammo will work fantastic on critters and stuff like that. So, I don't know. What do you think of the results of the full metal jacket versus the Sabre Blade Black Tip? Leave it down in the comments. Talk about it. If you like the video and you like this kind of testing, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff. And yeah, have fun. Check out grandriflegroup.com if you're looking for some rifles such as this. A couple other rifle options out there. Also got optics and some chassis accessories and stuff like that. So, thanks for watching, and catch you next time.